During the last 10 years, Williamson County grew at a rapid pace. In fact, the Williamson County government and Williamson County population are the number one fastest growing county in the entire state of Tennessee. Our population is around 185,000 people, and 10 years ago it was 126,000. So when you start doing interviews like this, you have to take into consideration where we came from, where we started from, and where we're going to go. Most of the collective wisdom that's out there now that they're saying in the year 2035, 25 years from now, approximately 25 years from now, that Williamson County will be somewhere around 375,000 people. And that's a challenge. It's a challenge for your infrastructure, which is mostly developed through the state and the cities, and we have six cities that work in our county. And the effort is trying to coordinate and collaborate and use all those words in which to try to get everybody on a page that is good for all of our residents that are here. The average age in Williamson County for our population will be somewhere around 40 years of age, a year shy, a year older than that, which tells you that our school system continues to grow. And when you look at 3 to 5 different things that why people want to live in Williamson County, certainly looking at your public education for your children is one of those things that's always very high. It's always graded very high. And Williamson County Public School Systems, we have 2 school systems here in our county, but the county and the Franklin Special School District both have excellent systems. We have a huge private school systems and certainly homeschools. So public education in general is just a high watermark that most of the taxpayers and citizens, when they move here, when they find a job here, they naturally start thinking about where are my kids going to be educated and what schools. Most of our schools that are around the system now have been built in the last 20 years. The standbys have been here for a long, long time, such as Franklin High School, Fairview, and some of the more outlying schools. But even all of our, when you start looking at all of our schools, it's an amazing number that we have to continue to fund and buy bricks and mortars for, to pay for bricks and mortar in which to provide the educational. In fact, in just a couple of months, when August of 2012 rolls around, we've already been informed by the educators that we're looking at about 1,050 new children more than we had at the end of May when they graduated. So clearly, public education is one of those. Other quality of life issues that all of us look at when we've got a place, you want it safe, you've got to have good law enforcement, whether it's from the sheriff's side, the police side in your individual cities. That is a very strong component of people want to know where they're going to live, that they're going to have a safe environment in which to go home and work in. And I think one of the other things, the quality of lives are things such as parks and recreation and trails. And Williamson County was incorporated in 1799, and up until about 1980, mid-80s, it was mostly agricultural in nature. And with the change and the mall coming online, started driving business to Williamson County. That didn't just happen. That was through good leadership of our business community as well as our political leaders that saw an opportunity to take Williamson County to a new level. And then it was some major concentrations in economic development, looking at corporations, looking at businesses. As many of us can remember, manufacturing. There was some manufacturing in Williamson County, but like all manufacturing, it became a product that was shipped overseas, and so communities had to adapt to that and had to adjust to that. And we continually have heard that when our children finish high school, they want an opportunity to go to school in the immediate area, but they want those children to be able to come back. An awful lot of the staff we have here in our community really enjoy seeing their children come back, and our grandchildren being able to come back into town and go to school and work and find jobs here. Parks and Recreation, the leisure sports of it, we invest a lot of money in our Parks and Recreation. We try to coordinate a lot of our activities with our city partners, but the model we've used for the last 20 years has been that Parks and Recreation is a strong component of good quality living. The other thing is because our county is very entrepreneurial in spirit, over 20% of our workforce is entrepreneurial. Our largest employers are companies such as Community Health System, CHS, Nissan. These are large companies that have relocated here, brought their headquarters into town. Tractor Supply is another one of those. Verizon, I mean, you can just go on, but there are so many of the companies that are here that are related to healthcare. Our number one occupation or number one vocation for the majority of our people is healthcare. And healthcare usually comes with a little higher education level in which people get involved in. And that kind of bears out in our numbers. We were looking at them just recently. Over 57% of our population has a BS degree or better. And you get into certain isolated cities, Brentwood would even have it higher than that. So it just tells you that, again, all of that's a big circle that you have that makes this place a wonderful place to want to live and move here and worship here and play here and work here.